Hello Internet, I am the Fawns270 and we are back with the steamed Warhams Open Championships. I'm here with Commissioner JJ.
Hello, it's me!
And we are here for Game 2 of the Losers Bracket. So these are both players we've seen before. They both unfortunately lost their first games, but they can still win it all. And they're here against each other now. The winner of this game will move on to actually face the winner of myself and Jay in round 2 of the winners bracket.
Got a lot to find out here. Got a lot of research to do on these games.
We're both sitting here.
Styles.
We've got our notepads, we've got our pens. We're scouting out the competition. We're both heavily invested in this. So let's have a look at the armies. So Alex is back with the vampire accounts. I believe this is a slightly tweaked list from what we had before. So I'm just going to go down the line. We have a big Vargulf here on the wing in the forest next to some Blood Knights. Very powerful wing here to run through the forest. We have the big old Manfred von Karstein himself on a zombie dragon, looking mighty fearful, as he will always do.
Hated men in the old world.
Hated men.
After the old times.
Yes, not Mr. Paul.
End times.
End times. One of the times. 2 units of Skelly Spearmen, 3 units of Skelly Swordsmen, a unit of Graveguard with great weapons, the Regiment of Renown Graveguard, the Sternsmen, very stern, and 2 Banshees flanking them. That's powerful. And then over here on the wing we have Fellbats, and you'd be forgiven for thinking that's all, but we have the customary sneaky doggos in the back. All the way over here we got some dogs in the forest.
They're sneaking.
They're sneaking. They're actually looking the wrong way. That's how sneaky they are. They don't even know where they're going. They're looking the wrong way. That's unfortunate. They've been juked severely. I'm sure they'll smell the zombie flesh and turn around when everything gets kicked off. So that's Alex's army. That's slightly different than last time. I remember he had a full unit last time. The Regiment Renowned Varga. Was it Vargaves? The flying ones. Vargaves. I remember hyping them up and they did fall. So he's dumped them. Unfortunate. And on the other side we have the vampire. Is this the Vampire Coast?
This is the Vampire Coast.
This is the Vampire Coast. I always get these mixed up, these damn pirates. They always fly their different flags.
So James has started with Luther Harkin on foot. He's opted to take the Necrofix Colossus. He's also got a hero Morngul Hunter. Pretty nasty pieces of work, they think.
Ugly as fuck.
Yeah, interesting little pick here. He's got a bloated corpse.
All of this.
We love to see them. 4 units of zombie pirate gunnery mob with pistols, and 5 units of zombie pirate deckhand mobs. And these will.
Sorry, on you go.
No, sorry. And these will be flanked with 2 Death Shriek Terrorgeist. A little bit aerial superiority, try and take on Manfred in the sky if we're lucky. Get a cool aerial battle there. And that is the vampire accounts. The Vampire Coast, sorry. Lots of vampires in this.
There's a lot of vampires. This looks like a scene from The Walking Dead, is what I was going to say. If these weren't pirates, this is just an absolute endless horde of zombos. This is a ridiculous army. I'm just doing a low panning shot here. It's like The Walking Dead meets the Battle of Helm's Deep. I have no idea what's going on here. This is bold, to say the least. But yeah.
Well, let's see who the more powerful vampire is.
Yeah, Vampire Wars.
Manfred or Luther Harkin.
Let's get it started. Bam. Yep. Okay. So we have undead running at undead. So there's.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is all about the lords, really, isn't it? This is whatever lords dies first. The army's gonna go.
I do want to highlight James's pick for taking a bloated corpse, which is usually a pretty terrible unit because he just gets shot and dies without doing anything.
But 200 IQ play.
Yeah, but against an army with no ranged, it might be able to actually do its thing. We sent the.
This is bold. This is an absolute alpha strike in the middle here.
Wow. Okay.
He does not want these skeleton warriors get anywhere near him. That is incredible. That's 2. What's it? 2 Deathstreak Terrorgeists and his Morgul Hunter. I've just ploughed in.
Alex using Manfred's breath attack on there, just trying to do some damage to him. Doesn't look like he's done too much.
That's going to hurt the skeletons more. So interesting enough, he has split. So there's oh my god! Oh my, that was.
The corpse just annihilated.
We're gonna. That unit's gone. The rest have crumbled. That's a 1-for-1. How much does a bloated corpse cost? And how much does a skeleton warrior unit cost? That might be an even trade.
They're around the same, you know.
They're about
around
the
same.
So now we have Graveguard, and so the Terrorgeist is... It's still like full health, but its morale's going. This is an absolute death fight in the middle between got 3 big guys versus a horde of skeletons. The Graveguard are in here as well. Or the Banshees are just coming up now, so the Banshees were kind of left behind.
Second wave, if you like.
The second wave, and they are wavy when they move.
Got Alex bringing around the dogs to try and take out a unit of
Well, the Blood
pirate
Knights.
gunnery mobs. Blood Knight's coming around taking
Luther
on Luther
Harkin.
Harkin. He's been left behind from his army. I think they need to look after the Lord here, especially with an undead faction.
Another turn for the Necrofex, that makes sense. The Vargulf as well is in this backline, so all the... Oh my, the Blood Knights. It's just one unit of Blood Knights, but they're all over the place. The spread on this Blood Knight unit.
Scrap, they're getting stuck in big time. Wow.
They hit this side and they kept going, so... I think the deckhand mobs will have an edge, because there was only 2 units of spearmen that actually made it to them, because the rest are holed up with the warriors. But then the Blood Knights have ran into the gun lines, along with this Vargulf and this Wolf.
Oh, Martin, we've got big Manfred von Karstein on the zombie dragon and some Blood Knights attacking Luther Harkin in the back line. That is a dangerous spot for Luther to be in.
This is not what Luther's pistol was made for. It's
No.
surrounded by a lot of big boys right now. This is going to be really, really bad for him.
Lovely
he
use
summoned
of the
zombies.
Hellbats by Alex, getting stuck into a zombie pirate gunnery mob. But they seem to be beating up the zombie pirates as well. That is an interesting battle going on there.
To be fair, there's also Blood Knights here, so it's quite hard to tell what's actually hanging out. There's also a summoned unit of zombies, and I can't even tell whose they are. They are Alex's, so Alex has a unit of zombies here as well. I don't think the flag's showing. Oh no, yeah it is. So yeah, so there's zombies, Fellbats, and Blood Knights, and there's Manfred on a Dark Dragon. The dogs are coming in.
I think Alex has just used the zombies to clog up the Necrofex and try and get the Necrofex to waste its ammo on them, which is another good shout by Alex.
I see, yeah.
We've still got the... It looks like both Terrorgeists and the Mongol Hunter tearing into Alex's units of got Skeleton Warriors and Graveguard in the back. Which is, I mean, they seem to be winning the fight, but their Lord is getting pounced on by Alex here, so...
Yeah,
and he's almost gone down already.
Yeah, Luther Harkin's going to go down pretty shortly. Surrounded by Blood Knights, Wolves, and Dragon. It's not a good place to be in. He's going to go down.
No.
After he goes down, we're probably going to start seeing some mass crumble here, because there's a lot of breaking units already.
Yeah, oh, there he goes.
The deckhand mobs in the middle have kind of won the middle, but I don't think that will result in anything else. Really.
Alex has still got a full health Vargulf, 2 Banshees, and a pretty healthy Manfred von Karstein kicking about.
Yeah, a lot of big characters here. And these Graveguard aren't particularly bad suited for fighting these monsters with their great weapons as well. They will be doing damage, so it's hard to say. I think Alex is edging this right now, especially with Luther going down. Part of me wants to hope in this Terrorgeist tag team going on in the back line.
There goes the crumble for the Vampire Coast. It's all going downhill now. It's just a matter of time.
Nice.
The clock was started as soon as Luther went down. The Mongol Hunters, I mean, at this point it's not going to be enough, but it's got 115 kills, which isn't bad.
He is racking up a lot of skellies and then some Graveguard. It was I like what Alex did by like splitting. Not Alex, sorry. I like what James did by splitting Alex's army in 2 almost. Because he had the gun line, right? And then he had a bunch of zombies trying to get the gun line. The gun line won't be able to kill all the skeletons by the time they get there. So I think there was some merit in kind of holding up half of Alex's army with monsters and trying to gun down the other skellies. I can kind of see what he was going for, but the flanks were too strong from Alex. He had a Vargulf and Blood Knights on one flank, and then the bats and the dogs came in the other, and there was nothing to really answer any of it. It was just Luther and the Necrofex left in the back, and they're not made for fighting knights and...
James needed to defend Luther. In these undead armies, you need to look after your lord, and when he just unfortunately had Luther left behind while the rest of his army ran forward, being aggressive, just left them open, and Alex seen that and capitalised very well. Have to give it to him. Alex put a blinder there.
That was good. It was because as well with a unusual situation like that where you have 3 monsters just built in the melee army, you've got to react to that, and it's easy at that point to just do something daft. And
240 kills in the Blood Knights there. Wow.
those Blood Knights did so much because there was nothing to stop them. There was no spearman unit. I don't even know if they hit a melee unit in that entire fight. They went through pirate pistols and then hit Luther, hit the Necrophex, hit some other pirate pistols. And there was one point where I had a shot from above the Blood Knight unit, and there was Blood Knights at the left flank and the right flank. I'm pretty sure there was only one unit of Blood Knights that spread the entire gun line length of the map. It's actually incredible.
Big shout out to the Regiment of Renowned Dogs getting 103 kills. Wow, that's great as well.
They're good boys. They're very good boys. I don't. Okay, so there's 2 other things I want to point out here. Okay, so the Bloater got 91 kills. Very good.
Nice.
And we can pretty much call that a whole unit of Skellies because the unit just immediately crumbled afterwards. So it was actually more than that.
Yeah, it was.
But a unit of Skeleton Warriors got 112 kills. We don't see that very
just
often.
been against the zombie deckhand mobs or the pistol.
Must have been. It's funny to look at though because there's like 0 kills on any other skeleton units and the Graveguard because we're fighting Terrorgeists the whole time and a Morgul Hunter.
That one unit is just running around kill stealing everyone. Just
yeah, like that one unit of Skelly's made up for it though with 100 kills. Mopped up everyone else's. Yeah, wow. That's it. So sadly, that is James out. That is James eliminated from the tournament. Bye bye Vampire Coast. And Alex will move on to face the loser of me versus you in the second round of the losers bracket.
I don't want to play against Alex. He's clearly. He says he's not very good at the game, but he's definitely learning more as he's playing more games and improving. So yeah.
Yeah, as I say, he
dealt with to see in our game, Martin.
As I say, he dealt with a tricky situation there, and at the end of the day, he did what he had to do. He got the unit. He got all the cav in the backline stuff.
I think we can leave it there, Martin.
We'll move on.
And we will see you all in the next game, which will be the.
It'll be us.
Be round. Yeah, me and you.
Oof.
Oh, looking forward to that one.
I don't know, fam.
Right, guys. We'll see you next time. Catch you later.
Thanks for watching.